Hello and welcome to Let's Play S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl. I absolutely love this game. It's just got a great atmosphere. It's really fun. The gunplay is great. It's got a lot of... It's very endearing with its weird Eastern Europeanness. It's the third game in the series of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the second being Clear Skies and the first being Shadow of Chernobyl. And the general consensus is that Shadow of Chernobyl is the best and Clear Skies is the worst, and this resides in the middle. But I think this is the best, and then Clear Skies, and then Shadow of Chernobyl. But they're all great games, really. Enough about that. I'm going to start a new game and go with Master Difficulty. And there's going to be a short loading screen here before a long-winded cutscene explaining the events of the series and your mission in this game. So I'm going to shut up now and mute my mic.
At 0123 on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia, eventually reaching America. The consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up a network of secret laboratories in the exclusion zone. June 11th, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, a peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals with incredible abilities roaming the area. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 100 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for considerable sums of money. 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. The few attempts to penetrate deeper into the zone have all ended in failure. 2012. A stalker called S.T.A.L.K.E.R solves the secret of the brain scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the brain scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone, some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts, others in search of the wish granter. The government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure, and none of the helicopters return from the mission. Major Dektyrev, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center of the zone.
So yeah, that basically explained the events of the previous games and leading up to this one. A few things I'm going to explain mechanic-wise. First off is, up in the top left corner, where my mini-map is, to the side is a thing that looks like sound waves and a thing that looks like an eyeball. The sound waves indicate how much noise I am making, and the eyeball indicates if anything can see me. And also, there is a time, which is the time of day. So yeah, gonna start heading off now. The first thing you come across is these two stalkers out here, who are just making patrols, I guess. But
Come on, man. Put that weapon
they
away.
give you information. Oh, sorry. Great things. Where's the nearest stalker camp around here? I'll upload the coordinates to your PDA. Skidovsk is the only major camp around here. Alright, thanks bro. See ya. I didn't really need to talk to him because I know exactly where the thing is, but for the sake of continuity. During that cutscene, did anybody else notice the huge amount of discrepancies between the subtitles and what the dude actually said? Because I sure as hell did. And also, he said I have 2 weeks of supplies. 2 canned breakfast food things, a sausage, and a piece of bread. 2 weeks of food does not make. But enough about that. I will continue on to Skidovsk. Another thing in between my noise and vision indicator shows how many stalkers there are within the area around me. There aren't any around me right now, but there will be later. And the justification for that is we all have this PDA. Every single stalker in the zone has a PDA, and they're all linked together so we can see each other. Like I said earlier, this game just has amazing atmosphere. Like, I don't know, there's just something extremely unsettling about walking through here. And it just feels amazing, really. But anyway, this is the place that I'm supposed to go. One of the few safe areas in the zone. I put my weapon away because he told me to. And I will continue inside.
Listen up. Sultan wants to see you.
You managed to drag your ass over here? Bravo!
I guess this is Sultan. Remember, I'm Sultan. Everything that goes down there is either under my control or will soon be. If you want to live the good life, you got to work for me. If you don't, you live the shitty life. That's how we roll, bro. Okay, you seem kinda shady. What kind of job can you offer me? The money-making kind. Now think, why am I asking you? You're the new guy, with no connections to speak of, but if you want to play your cards right, you could quickly gain the locals' respect. Want to know what I'm thinking? Yeah, sure. Alright then, listen up. We got a mind to shake down a few of Beard's stalkers. It's a real cinch. Late at night, you and our guys come up to Shevchenko, and before these tourists figure out what's going down, you take them for a ride. We get the dough, you get the props. Catch my drift? Alright then. See Knuckles standing over there? He'll give you all the details. Oh, okay.
Stop by sometime. We'll have a good
Again
time.
with my terrible Russian accent.
I'm
I'm gonna cut the part off here. Thank you for joining me for Let's Play S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow, or not Shadow of Chernobyl, Call of Pripyat. See you next time.
Багажник спереди. За хабаром удобно присматривать.